Welcome to Quality Cakes and Crafts. This is also where we train, our academy. This is our bakery where we teach and make all those tasty snacks and cakes you see. And today we are going to be making Swiss roll, a very interesting and tasty snack that is loved by many, especially children. Something very simple you can do under 30 minutes maximum and you're done. So we have the ingredients here we're going to be using. We have 30 grams of flour. We have 30 grams of cornflour. We have our egg separated into two places. We have the egg yolk, 4 eggs precisely. We have the egg yolk and we have the egg white. And then we have our vinegar. We have sugar, also into 2 parts. This is 20 grams and this is another sugar, 60 grams. We have our salt, 1/8. We have our oil, clean vegetable oil, 40 mils. We have our flavor, 1 teaspoon. And we also have our milk here. You can choose full cream or whatever milk, but liquid, 40 mils. And to make our Swiss roll, with this measurement here, it allows us to use a single pan. A small pan, a tray like this, and this tray, the measurement is 12.7 inches by 10 inches, and the height is barely an inch. So this is what we're going to be using to lay out our Swiss roll when we are done. First of all, you mix all your dried ingredients, talking about your corn flour, into your flour. Your corn flour goes into your flour. You mix it. Your salt goes in there. You mix them well and keep aside. When you are done, you come to your egg yolk. Make sure you whisk it out and get it to break out from its curdled stage. When you've done this, you add first the 20 grams of coastal sugar goes into your egg yolk, and you whisk it till the granules are weakened or completely broken out. You whisk it. When it's broken out, you add your oil into your egg yolk and then whisk again together. And when all is incorporated, you add it up to the milk. So we have our egg yolk there with our oil and sugar, and we're adding it into our 40 mils of milk. We're mixing it up till everything is incorporated. Now we have our egg yolk, our milk, all mixed up. Can you see what we have now? At this point, we're going to add in our flour gradually and fold. Our dry ingredients now go into the egg. Once everything is incorporated, you are expected to have a very, very smooth and a little runny batter. So this is what we have. We're going to keep this aside and whisk our egg white. Yeah, before I forget, I have my students here with me. We're actually working together. And to my immediate right here, you have Eduna, Mbani, Joy, yeah. And then you have Mimido here. In fact, she just won the cupcake decorating competition that was organized for bakers at the end of year sit out for 2021. So you're seeing a champion here, a winner. And besides that, you have Susanna. Then you have Blessed, all wonderful students. So they are going to be working together with me on this production. So I have whisked the egg white, the egg yolk, sorry, with all my other dried ingredients. And Mimi is going to continue whisking our egg white until we achieve the peak that we need for this production. So Mimi, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. You first whisk your egg white, and when it forms a bit, you pause, and then you add a portion of your sugar into it. Alright, so this is just what you need. Then add some sugar. She's going to be adding some sugar, a portion. Yeah, she's adding her vinegar. It's our vinegar. Can you pause and let's check? So raise your beaters, let's see. No, it started forming, but you can see it's still weak. So it will pour out of the bowl if she turns it. So we'll continue. Can you see? And it stays without pouring out, meaning we have achieved a beautiful peak. Good. So at this point, we are going to scoop some of the egg white into our egg yolk to weaken the strength of the flour before we add up everything. So I think someone else should do that. Blessed, come around and do that. And Edona is on standby to help line our pan. So you scoop out some of that into our egg yolk. So she's going to mix that until we achieve an all smooth and creamy batter. So let's come back to Eduna, who is lining our tray for us. So once our tray is lined, we apply butter in it to avoid our butter sticking when it is mixed. So we're still, even though we're using a non-stick paper, this is baking paper, we still apply this so that our butter comes out well and our Swiss roll appears beautiful when it is baked. Pan is properly greased and our butter beautifully mixed. You can see we have it here. everything very even. The total combination of our ingredients looking very creamy and tasty and smelling nice. Tasting or smelling? It will also taste nice, yeah. So here we have our mixed batter. We're going to pour it out on our tray. We're going to pour it out on our tray. Mind you, this measurement is good for this size of tray. If you decide to use another tray which is bigger than this, you may have to get the measurement either double or triple, depending on the tray you choose to use. So we spread it out evenly on our tray, evenly distributed to all the sides, and I'm scraping up everything because I'm working with a particular measurement. So here we are done with our batter, and we are going to put it in our preheated oven. So here we go. I'm shaking the tray to remove excess air bags and then let our Swiss roll bake smoothly. So maybe can you help me put it?
So now we are making the filling for the Swiss roll. So we have our whipped cream, we have our water, our scale, and our 2 bowls. So we are going to measure our whipped cream, which is 100 grams. So we have the whipped cream into our bowl and measure 50 grams of water. We'll make sure we have 50 grams of water. That's 50 grams. We are turning our 50 grams of water into our already measured 100 grams of whipped cream, and we are going to whisk till we achieve a peak like we did in the Swiss roll. So Blessed will be whipping it for us. Stop so we check. So it's falling, it's still not yet ready, so we'll still whip for some minutes and still check. So now we are sure that we have attained our peak, so it's no longer falling from the bowl. Even if you shake it, it won't fall. So now our whipped cream is ready. We are checking our Swiss roll to see if it's ready. So you can see it's not yet ready because it still has butter on the skewer.
Swiss roll is ready. It's baked, looking so beautiful. Well baked. Bring it out of your tray. You can see from the sides, it's all baked. Everything is baked. Well baked and looking beautiful. So when it comes out, you first of all turn it out from your baking paper. So I'm going to be using a clean towel. I'm using it, you can see it, very fluffy, very fluffy. I'm using a clean towel to turn it over. Wow, can you see how beautiful this looks? So beautiful. The paper from which I baked it, I brought it out, it heats a little, and then I'll put it back and then turn it over and remove my clean towel, very clean and neat. I'll allow it to rest for some few minutes. It's cold, it's getting cold, and then I can choose to wrap it, roll it over before opening, but no need to stress myself. So here I have my whipped cream and I have my strawberry chips. This is fresh strawberry, very tasty. The tang is something else. So I spread over my whipped cream all over. I pour out my chocolate, my strawberry chips. Sorry, could actually make it with chocolate chips too, but here we're using fresh strawberries. Spread them out. Rolling from the longer side, rolls in this way. I'll gently let it rest, lift it and roll it over, letting this rest very well, and then lift it and roll it over again, and it goes right under the paper. Refrigerated for 2 hours till everything is firmed. Then you come out and cut it, and your Swiss roll is ready. So this goes into the refrigerator. Now our Swiss roll is out from the refrigerator, chilled and ready to go. So here we have it. Oh, looking so good. So with my serrated knife, I'll just cut it out to the sizes I want. And here we have a strawberry chips filled Swiss roll.